Hey guys, I just got finished cutting a bunch of onions, and onions are a bitch. I'm sure most of you who follow my channel already follow Watchtower, so I'm sure you saw the new Vanishing Point is up today. We talked about whether or not the Flash in Superman the Animated Series was Barry or Wally. If you haven't watched that yet, go ahead and check that out. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to do like a quick video before heading into work. I was gonna say something, but I don't remember what it is. But yeah, I've been playing Arkham Knight still, and I guess it's getting better. I'm getting more used to the Batmobile and all that. All that comes with that. I have gotten to a point where I started needing to use a walkthrough because I was kind of confused on some things, but I'm like towards the end of the main story, so whatever, it's okay to get confused on things. Still trying to make my way through Superman, the animated series, as well. Just watched The Main Man last night. I've been like, I'm upset that I'm not moving through it much quicker, but the Wi-Fi at work has been down for weeks now, and I'm not sure why, and I've been trying to look into fixing it, but I don't know how they've got their internet and everything set up, and, it's not my job to figure it out anyway, so I don't want to spend too much time, but it makes it much more difficult for me to try to research things on the go, because my work is pretty laid back, and so I have a lot of spare time that I could be using for research purposes, but I'm not able to because the Wi-Fi is not up. But yeah, I think the next one I'm gonna do might be Bizarro centric. Despite the fact that I haven't gotten to those episodes yet, I might just kind of jump around just so I have content to put out and all that. Also, I think I talked to you guys the other day about I was trying to start drawing characters for the cartoon pitch that I'm working on. I'm not a good artist. That's kind of the design I'm going with for one of the main characters right now. I'm hoping to be able to, once I have all the designs for all the characters down, kind of send them to somebody else, maybe, most likely James, and try to get them cleaned up some. This is a design for another one of the main characters, or at least for... It's a weird story. There's a lot of time traveling and multiverse and not knowing which is which at some times. I don't want to go too far into the plot of it, just in case it does end up getting picked up and made one day. But I've really been stewing over this for years now, and I'm getting to a point where I need to have it out there because I feel like it's a really good idea, and it sucks that I don't really know what I'm doing, because it's a story that I feel like really does some interesting stuff. And maybe if I had gone to college for something to do with writing or animation or something along those lines, I would have had a better shot at having this out there already than I went to college for business management and dropped out and then ended up becoming a McDonald's manager, and I absolutely hate it. I mean, I don't work for McDonald's anymore, but business management, what I'm saying, is not something that I enjoy. It's funny looking back on that, like all the stress that I went through as a manager at McDonald's, and I was making less money than I am at minimum wage here in Seattle, $4 an hour less. So that's hilarious. It was not worth the mental stress. But yeah, anyway, I've got to get ready for work, about to hop on the bus and all that. So just wanted to kind of get this out there. I don't know, working on a lot of things. I'm also working on a stand-up comedy routine as well. I've got it written out. I sent it to a bunch of people. There's one joke where I kind of go a little bit overboard just to make a point, and so far the main criticism is that maybe I should reel that one back in. So I got to try to find a way to do it, I guess, more reserved and still make the same point and hopefully make it even funnier, which I think I've come up with a way to do that. And I think I'm going to start trying to, once I have that fixed and everything, I'm going to start trying to memorize it, and then hopefully doing some open mics here and there. I found a place that does comedy open mics every Wednesday, and once I go and do that finally, I'm gonna get someone to record it. Hopefully, my girlfriend or something, or if someone has a better setup that they want to bring and record me. And then I will post that here. I very much expect it to be a very anxious and obvious first time kind of thing. But, whatever. It is what it is. Past that, I do have another creative project that I am trying to start working on. I was doing a crunkcore thing for a while with a good friend of mine. We called it X Brutal Core X. Essentially what it is hip hop with screamo. It started as a parody and social commentary of the music scene for where we were living at the time. It's okay. And we, my cat's just meowing all over the place. And we cut one EP, and then years later, came back to it and said, hey, we've both got a bunch of ideas that I think would be funny. And it still kind of, it kept the parody aspect to it. But I think a lot of people are iffy about parody music if it's not something already well established, like Weird Al or something along those lines, where they're parodying actual songs rather than parodying concepts. People are like, oh, this is dumb. Humor is hard to do, I guess. And so I think we're we put that to rest, and I was talking to the guy yesterday, and he sent me 4 instrumentals that he had put together over the past year or so, and he never did anything with. And I've listened to a couple of them, and I like bits and pieces of them. So I'm hoping that maybe we're able to kind of, I guess, put something together out of that. It's going to be a more serious tone rather than the parody tone. Just because it gets tiresome to be told that your work is dumb, I guess. It was weird because every time we played a show, it was a fun time, but it's no one really ever came to them, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so we're I don't know what's going to become of this cuz he lives in Georgia and I live in Washington, and it's, we obviously can't do shows off of it, and it's harder to collaborate because I'm not there in the room saying, hey, do this with the beat or do that, yada, yada, yada. Because he's a music guy, and I am an ideas guy. I don't know how to compose things at all. I don't know how to put things together. I just constantly have ideas for things to put together. And I feel like that's a running trend with my life. I have ideas for music, so Matt makes the music, or my old band, My Brother the Ocean, they make the music, and I'm like, okay, I have words. I have ideas for Vanishing Point, and then James makes the videos after I shoot them. He does all the fancy editing and stuff. I have ideas for this cartoon, and I don't know how to put it all together. So yeah, I'm more of an ideas guy, and it's gonna be weird not being in the room to kind of bounce ideas. But you know, whatever. Anyway, it's been 10 minutes. I keep saying I need to get ready for work, and I really need to. So I'm gonna go ahead, get off of here, and you know, y'all go watch the new Vanishing Point if you haven't yet. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Bye.